everybody. Welcome to my gentle Hatha yoga class today. This is especially for the people that I didn't manage to get on my Zoom class yesterday. I apologise. Not sure what I'm doing right or wrong on Zoom, but at least some of you managed to get on the class. So today we're just going to do a nice gentle Hatha yoga class. We're going to start off lying on our back. Now if you want a pillow or a cushion, grab one, and you can use that for under your head or wherever you might need it. And this class today is just to give you a little bit of love for yourself, look after yourself, a little bit of me time. I want you to try and enjoy, feel the class, work at your own level. And of course, anything feels uncomfortable, don't do it. So if you lie yourself down with your feet, just place your feet towards the edges of the mat and let the knees roll into the side. And as you relax back, you can have your pillow, a little pillow. Don't have too much supporting your head. If you have any neck problems, grab it. If not, just leave the pillow to one side. And hands can rest by the sides, or you could just gently place your hand on your belly. And option here to close the eyes and just to slowly melt inwards, follow the breath. Notice how you feel. And if you wish to set an intention, then feel free. My intention is to send lots of love out to all my friends and family. And to give myself a little bit of love as well. Start to feel that breath. Feel the belly. You feel the hands rise and soften as you exhale. And just being here in the present moment, focusing on the breath. Relaxing that monkey mind. If it wants to wander, let it. And then just gently bring it back. Follow the breath in through the nose as you take it deeper. You feel the chest expand. And as you exhale, exhaling for longer. And starting to take that breath deeper into the belly and higher into the upper chest region. And if it doesn't feel comfortable to you taking deep breaths, then just take normal breaths here. Just take your time to relax and just to enjoy the class. Take what you need from it. So we'll take one more long breath in here. As you exhale, open the eyes. Just take the hands to the sides and just wiggle the feet in a little bit closer. So you've got your hips, your knees, your ankles in alignment here. And just wiggle your shoulders away from your ears. So you're lengthening through the spine. Give the hips a little wiggle. And take a breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly start to draw the belly in a little bit tighter, awakening that Uddiyana Bandha. Now on the next inhalation, squeezing up through the pelvic floor, engaging that Mula Bandha. Exhale, squeeze that belly in. And we'll start to get that energy flowing up through Shushuma. You should feel the back pressing into the earth and then release, relax, and again. Inhale, squeeze up from the root, the pelvic floor, and the belly, shortening out the belly. Take another breath in here. And as you exhale, relax. Getting that energy slowly flowing. One more time, inhale. So draw up. Tailbone towards the perineum, belly's being drawn in and up, tighten around that low rib cage. Just a gentle awakening here of our bandhas. As you take one more breath in, and as you breathe out, relax. Feel that relaxation, the belly, the pelvic floor. Now the next breath in, just going to work now on a bit of coordination. Take your right arm above your head. And if it's uncomfortable, keep the elbow bent, just place it where you can. As you exhale, bring it gently back to your side. And do the same on the left arm. Inhale. Take your arm above your head. Just make sure you're going in a gentle movement here. You're not forcing to try to stretch it too far. Bring that left arm back to your side on the exhalation. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, bring it back to the side. This is nice and easy here. Once more with the left arm. Inhale it above the head, or maybe out to the side if that's uncomfortable in your shoulder. And just gently bring it back to your side. So this time as you inhale right arm, slide your left leg out. Hopefully you've got enough room just to slide it out. And as you exhale, bring your arm back to your side and slide that left leg in. So opposite, left arm this time, inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, that left arm back to the side and that right leg comes back in. So we're adding a little bit more. We're inhaling right arm, left leg, and roll the head to turn to look to the left side. And then we're exhaling back to the center. Head comes back to the center. The arm, the leg slide back in. So the left arm inhales, the right leg slides out, and the head gently turns to the right. And as you exhale, the head moves back to the center as the leg and the arm come back to the starting position. Do that one more time each side. Right arm. The head turns to the left. Exhale, that leg comes back in, the arm comes back to the side, head back to the center. Last time. Left arm inhales above the head, right leg extends, the head turns to the right. And as you exhale, everything comes back to the starting position. Slowly wiggle those hips, just windscreen wiper those knees from side to side. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, settle yourself here and just start to bring that right knee in towards the chest, giving it a little hug here. You've got the option to extend your left leg out, but if that's not comfortable in your back, just keep that left knee bent with the feet flat on the floor. And ease that right knee out towards the armpit, back towards the center as we start to warm up the hips. We inhale as we take it out. We exhale as we bring it back to the center. Changing direction here. Getting some mobilization, some juices flowing in that hip region. Nice, slow, easy movements back to the center. Support the back of the knee, but hold your trousers. Just a gentle bend and straighten. Maybe we don't straighten straight away. So just go with what feels comfortable to you. And keeping that leg as straight as you can. Point and flex. Circle the foot in one direction. Circle in the other direction. And then gently release your leg back down to the floor. So I'm going to do the same with the left knee. Bring it into the chest. Remember, this side will feel different. So you can always bend the opposite leg if you need that support. Slowly easing that left knee out to the side on an inhalation, bringing it back to the center, just doing what feels good to you here. If you notice a particular movement that you like, that feels good, then take it. Inhale, out, exhale, back to the center. A little bit of a bend and straighten here. Oh. You can always hold on to the trousers, that's quite nice. Or just the back of the thigh. And once you've got your legs straight, this time a little bit of flex and point, moving those toes, stretching into the calves. Circle the foot in one direction and changing direction. Oh, it feels good. Inhale here. Exhale. And now slide the legs out one at a time. Again, you can have the knees bent for the next exercise. We're starting to work a little bit deeper into that center, that core. So we're using our bandhas again. On the next inhalation, take both arms above the head. As you exhale, bring the arms forwards and back up. So you're reaching up as you lift your right leg up and then release. As you take the right leg down, inhale the arms back above the head. And as you exhale, just reach the arms up towards the ceiling, lifting that left knee, that left leg straight or bent, and take it down. So you'll notice we're starting to get a little bit stronger in the center. And as you lift this time and exhale, maybe you want to peel your head and shoulders. Just find a little bit more. Now don't forget to inhale the arms above the head, the leg moves back down. And as you exhale, that left leg up, squeezing in and up through the pelvic floor, the Mula Bandha, engaging Uddiyana Bandha. Let's keep this lovely flow going. Inhale, exhale, right leg. Reaching for those toes. Inhale, gently take it down. Keep the movements soft, keep the movements controlled. Exhale and reach and lift. Can you lift a little higher? Beautiful. One more time each side. Inhale. Arms above the head, head rests down. Exhale. Lifting the right leg. Arms reaching up towards the toes. Last time on that left side, we inhale. And as we exhale, squeeze, 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 lift, lift, lift. Inhale back down. And as you exhale, bring your arms back to your sides. Bend the right knee. Bend the left knee. Again, just give them a little rock side to side. A little windscreen wiper here. Time to get a move on now. Time to get moving. Bring the right knee and the left knee into the chest. You can hook the back of the thighs, around the shins, the knees. As you squeeze the thighs into your chest, you'll feel a little bit of rocking movement. Now, if you have any back problems, please make your way up to sitting by sliding or rolling to the right side and lifting yourself up. Or you can have a little rock here. If you take the backs of the thighs and you start to have a little rock. Remember, you're squeezing and connecting to the center. And a few rocks here, a little bit of rock and roll, and see if you can make your way up into a seated position. For our seated position of your choice. Come onto your knees if you want to. Extend your legs out. And as you find your seated position, just rest your arms by your sides. Let's find some length. So the crown of the head is reaching up towards the ceiling, the heart's gently lifting, and draw the shoulder blades down. Down, down. Inhale the arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, take a gentle twist to the right so that left hand reaches across and just place it on the right thigh. The right arm slides behind the lower back. And as you take your next inhalation, can you find a bit more length? So think about squeezing up from the root, drawing the belly in, and then roll the shoulders down, but maintain that lift of the crown of the head. Imagine you've got a suction and it's lifting you up towards the ceiling. Take one more breath in here. A lovely twisting posture here. As you breathe out, keep your left hand on your right thigh and just bring yourself back to the center. Then inhale. Take up your right arm. And as you exhale, just a gentle side bend over to the left. You might want to have a look along that right arm. Give the fingers a wiggle, maybe take some neck movements here. So nice and yummy here, whatever feels good to you. Take one more inhalation, lengthen through the side body. Exhale, release. Arms back to the sides. Hands come back to the sides. Shoulders down the back, the heart lifts. Inhale. Palms reach up. External rotation of the arms. As you exhale, you're turning and twisting to the left this time. So the right hand rests on that left thigh. The left hand reaches behind the back there. We're not forcing this twist. We're just awakening. We're just moving gently into our stretches today. We're enjoying ourselves. It should feel good. It should feel nice and yummy. Inhale as you find a little bit more length. As you draw up through the root, all the way up towards the crown of the head. Draw the shoulders down. Long swan neck. As you take your next inhalation, keep your right hand where it is as you exhale back to the center. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And as you exhale, just a gentle side bend over to the right. Find that lovely length here through the left side of the body, and maybe taking some delicious movements of the head, or just staying in a nice stable position. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, release. Left hand comes back down, right hand comes back to the side. We're going to inhale the arms out to the side. And as you exhale, give yourselves a bigger right arm over left. Grasp your shoulders, draw your chin to your chest. Sink, belly's being drawn in. Inhale, open the arms again. Squeeze the shoulder blades down the back, gently lift the chin. You can look up towards the sky. That feels good to you. Now as you exhale, wrap the left arm over the right this time. So a little bit of a seated cat-cow, but giving yourself a lovely hug. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest. Open. The heart rises. Exhale, right over left as you tuck the tail under. You grasp your shoulders. Draw your chin to your chest. Sink. Inhale back. And exhale. Arm over the top. Left arm, opposite side. Sink, 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 sink. Open up those shoulders. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Exhale with a big smile, relax the arms down to the sides. Give those shoulders a little roll. Kick those legs out. Give them a shake. And take yourself into a tabletop position. In tabletop here, just place the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Give the hips a little rock. And pay particular attention to the hands. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And just rotate the elbows towards the front of the mat. So you're pressing, your index finger is pointing towards the front of the mat. And you're pressing gently into that index finger and thumb a little bit more than the other fingers. So the fingers are gripping the mat, the finger pads grip the mat. You're finding those bandhas. And try not to drop the head, keep the head lifted. And as you move into down dog, just curl the toes under here. Strong arms, but soft bend in the elbow. Just take the hips back a little touch. Inhale. And as you exhale, think about drawing the tail under, looking towards your knees, your toes, and then just slowly and ever so slowly peel the knees off the ground and slowly lift those hips up towards the ceiling. Now keep the knees bent. Think about the position of the spine, so lengthen through the arms. You're probably looking towards your toes, your feet, your knees, so maybe you're looking towards your belly button. Sometimes people are just too quick to try and straighten the knees, and they tend to get this rounded back position. So don't be in a hurry to straighten your knees. Keep the knees bent. Send your chest towards your thighs. Take an inhalation. And as you exhale, if you can, straighten your knees. Keep that nice straight back. And send your heels towards the ground, then that's great. But just go with what feels good to you. Remember, it's yogi's choice. Now we're going to slowly lower ourselves down on the inhalation. as though we're moving into a cat-cow. But we're going to stop for a second as we look forwards. Hover the knees off. Inhale. Exhale. Think about pushing those hips up and back into down dog. Inhale, press into all 5 finger pads, but particularly that index finger and thumb. The elbows are soft as you draw your chest forwards. Look forwards or upwards. Exhale, squeeze those bandhas. One more time. If you need to rest at any time, please do. Inhale. Exhale. The next inhalation, lower the knees. And then place your elbows where your hands are. So from tabletop, we're going to move into Sphinx position. The forearms in alignment with the hands. Slide the legs out. Toes turn in. Now just give the fingers a little wiggle here. Relax your hands for a second. Now to help you to draw your shoulders away from your ears, grip the mat with all 5 finger pads and imagine you're trying to pull the mat back towards your toes. And as you do that, you should find that the chest rises slightly and you increase the gap between the shoulders and the ears. So we're trying to draw the shoulder blades down and away. Retract those shoulders. Now finding Sphinx pose here. Inhale, draw the chest forwards. Move into a comfortable position. Exhale. Now you might be looking down. You might be looking forwards. You might be gently lifting your chin and looking slightly upwards. Wherever you are, just continue to breathe, pressing into your hands, your forearms, pressing into your pubic bone, your hips, the backs of your feet, your shins. Breathe. Always be able to breathe in the pose. Slow the breath down. Feel that breath. Take one more breath in. And as you breathe out, lower yourself down. Slide your hands out. And just place them next to the shoulders. Forehead kisses the mat. Now the next inhalation, we tuck the elbows in. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and away, press into the hands, squeeze the glutes, press into that pubic bone and gently lift into our Cobra, Bhujangasana. Option here to maybe take the fingers off the ground, give them a little pedal here, and just having a play around. You could maybe add a little flutter kick, but remember what feels comfortable to you. Continue to breathe here. In through the nose and out through the nose. Take one more breath in, and as you breathe out, release. Place the hands on the mat, on the side of the mat. Draw the belly in, up. Try and make a gap between your belly button and the floor. Press, inhale, lift. And as you exhale, you're going to take a nice butterfly, a wide knee child's pose. Set the bottom back towards the toes, the heels, wherever they want to go. And I want the knees as wide as you feel comfortable. You'll see why in a minute. So we're open to keep the knees nice and wide and move into what we call a little belly butterfly. Stretch out the arms, give the fingers a wiggle. Just roll the forehead from side to side, a little forehead massage here. Breathe into that groin region, nice, deep. As you exhale, let the hips get a little heavier. Let go. Let everything sink into the earth. You'll feel that opening up, the adductors, that lower back. As you take that breath deep down into that lower back. So feed the muscles. Now stretch and reach towards the front of the mat. Inhale, claw into the mat. Peel your head and chest off the ground. Now as you exhale, maybe you can open your knees a little bit more. Come onto your forearms. Take your feet, your shins off the ground. Now you might have to hold yourself up off the ground here. Just weave those feet from side to side, a little butterfly here. Or if you can, you might just want to lie down. You might even be able to put your forehead on your hands. Just go where you can. You can let those legs swing side to side, or just work on easing your pubic bone towards the earth. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, let go one more time. Breathe in, send the hands to the side again. Press into the mat, squeeze that belly in, and just walk the knees underneath the body. Hands come under the shoulders. Roll the shoulders away. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, find length through the spine. Take another breath in. Squeeze up through the pelvic floor. Draw the belly in. Slide that right leg out and hover it off the ground. Now you could just stay here if you wanted to. Just working on a little bit of stability and balance. Or you can bend that right knee so the sole of the feet is facing the roof. Option here to press strong into that right arm. Remember, the fingers are spread nice and wide. Look towards the front of the mat. Reach back with your left hand. Take a hold of your ankle and a little bit of a tiger pose here. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, release. Extend the arm. Slide it under. Lower the leg. Slide it in. And we'll change sides. Shake the hands, 1, 2. Shake the shoulders. If you need a quick child's pose, take it. If you need it, take it. Find those bandhas as you inhale. Exhale, maintain shoulders away from the ears, long spine. Remember, the head is an extension of the spine. The next inhalation, we slide the left leg out. We hover it off the ground in alignment with the hip. Stay strong through the center here. Keep that connection. Bending that left knee, sole of the feet facing the roof. Extend right arm out in front. You could stay here, or you could take that right arm behind to take hold of the left ankle, the left foot, and take a little tiger pose here. One long breath in. Exhale everything out. Release your leg, release your arm, slide it down, bring the knee underneath, and again, take a little wiggle from side to side, give the arms a shake if they need it. Spread the fingers wide, hands shoulder width apart, index finger facing the front, press into that index finger and thumb really strong there. Curl the toes under, inhale, take the hips back. Draw the knees off the mat, and as you exhale, find your way into Adamashivasana Down Dog. Toes turn slightly in, knees can be bent, heels can be off the ground. No rules, no regulation, no competition. Just enjoy the pose. See if you can squeeze the belly in a little bit tighter. Can you find a little bit more there? Inhale through the nose, nice long cleansing breath. Exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Find some stillness here. Breathe. Notice your connection to the earth through the fingers, hands, palms, the feet, the toes. Then soften, soften, soften the knees. Look forwards towards the hands. And as you inhale, start to walk your hands towards your feet or your feet towards your hands. The feet are hip width apart. Bend the knees. Let the chest rest on the thighs. Turn the palms up. Just give the hands a little shake. It's your forward fold, your Uttanasana. Just enjoy a little forward fold here. Breathe. Let go. So just taking a little bit of time here, rocking side to side, forwards and backwards. Really enjoying this juicy posture here, the head relaxed. Getting lots of benefits here from this inversion. And we're going to slowly make our way to standing. So dig into the heels, press into the toes, the inside, the outside of the foot as the arms relax. So we slowly rebuild, restack, realign. We bring the head in alignment with the spine. We tuck the chin in and we find our Tadasana, our mountain pose. In our mountain pose, we're just going to take a little balancing sequence here. So aware of what's happening in your center, your shoulders are relaxed, your connection through your feet to the earth. Find that drishti, that focal point in front. And on the next inhalation, we're going to take the weight onto the right leg, lift out of that right hip, and we're going to move into one-legged Tadasana. Now you can always keep your toes on the ground, or you can lift that knee. Exhale, lower it back down. Now toes can touch, or you can keep that left foot hovering off the ground, your choice. Inhale, take that left leg out to the side, arms reach out, right arm reaches up. Maybe you can find a little bit of a floating half moon here by looking up along that right arm. Take one more inhalation. Exhale back to the center, release. The next inhalation, you start to take the weight forwards to your supporting right leg. The arms reach forwards, that leg lifts out behind. And maybe you can move into a variation of Warrior 3 by extending those arms along your ears, lifting that left leg off the ground, flexing the toes, turning them down. I'm not very good at this today. Inhale, bring that right knee forwards, lift it, reach up, one-legged Tadasana where we started. Exhale, lower it down. This time we change sides. We take the weight through the left leg this time. Find that focal point. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, lifting the right knee. You can keep the toes on the ground. Lift out of that left hip. Exhale, lower. Float it off the ground or take it down. Inhale, we take the right leg out. Arms move out. That left arm this time reaches a little bit higher as you turn and take your gaze up your left arm. Inhale. Exhale, lower back to the center. Inhale, the weight moves forwards onto that left leg. You reach forwards. Just go where you can. You can always stop here. Or you can take it into that little Virabhadrasana 3 variation. You can always keep a soft bend and the supporting leg there. Dial the toes down on that right foot. Arms level with the ears, looking towards the front of the mat. Take one last breath in here. Exhale. And as you inhale, bring that right knee forwards. Lift back where we started. One-legged Tadasana. Exhale, take it down. So moving back down to the ground now. Sit yourself down. And then you're going to roll yourself all the way down to the earth. So we're just going to take the arms out to the sides. Relax. And let the knees just roll over to the right. Roll the head to the left if that feels good to you. Taking an inclined twist here. Slowly winding ourselves down. And letting that left side of the body extend, stretch and lengthen. Inhale down that left side, and as you exhale, start to lift the knees back to the center. And then take the legs over to the left side, roll the head to the right, lengthen down the right side of the body. Inhale here, exhale back to the center. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your arms back to your sides. Legs slide out. Now, as we move into Shavasana, what I thought would be nice, and what I did in my class yesterday, is I left them in the legs up the wall pose. So what would be nice is if you could find a wall or even a settee just to place your feet on. So we just want to get the legs lifted up into the air. Yeah, so we're just increasing the circulation. This is great for digestion. This is so good for you, legs up the wall. Now, if you have got a wall, you can make your way up the wall anyway, but I find the easiest way is just to get yourself as close as you can to the wall, so whichever hip you want to the wall, and then as you lie back, slowly turn, extend your legs, and then you find your bottom's closer to the wall there. You can always give it a little wiggle. And what is really nice here is just to take the arms above the head, open up that chest, and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And this legs up the wall pose really is great for any length of time, but if you can manage this for 20 minutes, or 10 or 5 or 15, but if you can manage 20 minutes, then this is so, so good for you. So breathe. Take some nice deep breaths. Let the shoulders get heavy. Just enjoy the sensation of having your legs up the wall. And this is where I'm going to leave you today. So I'm going to bring my hands to my heart here. And I'm going to send lots of love to everybody. From my heart to yours. Namaste.